Okay.
Are you ready to rock and roll with that? Bring it on.
Rock and I'll roll.
Okay,
So
the very first question is from Susie. He says, the holidays are coming and my family really loves chocolate. I've heard that some types of chocolate can actually be good for you. What are the benefits of chocolate, and is there a certain type I should look for?
Well, Susie, chocolate is indeed good for you if it's the right kind of chocolate. What it'll do is open up your blood vessels to lower your blood pressure. It will quiet you if you've got stress, and it'll keep you, well, in a good frame of mind. But that is dark chocolate. The so-called milk chocolate that you find in the Hershey bars and so forth have got about, well, it has maybe 10, 15% chocolate, and the rest is sugar and milk and so forth. That's not what you're looking for. You want chocolate, and you can get bars in health food stores, and I'm sure in various other places, that go 72 to 75 to 80% chocolate. And when you get those, that's the good stuff. But it'll say dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. And that's what you look for.
Well, you know, everybody knows that I love chocolate.
All right.
So yesterday I was in editing, working on a story, and this is what my editor had. I want you to see this and listen to it. Can you hear it? It says,
I love chocolate.
It says, hold on. I love chocolate. And then on the front of it, can you see it says chocolate rules? This says, no, chocolate lovers rule. Are you a chocolate lover, Pat?
Dark chocolate.
Well, see, it's a combination, milk and dark. Good team.
Milk is
Love
not
that.
good. Dark you want. All right. What else?
Milk is good, too. Okay.
Right.
Linwood writes in and says, Pat, my family has a history of health problems, including strokes and heart disease. I'm trying to do what I can to stay healthy and hopefully avoid this in my life. I already exercise regularly and would like to know what foods you would recommend to help fight against heart disease and stroke.
Okay. Stay off of processed fats. Stay off of that which has high cholesterol. But, you know, sausage and pork products, things like that, are not good for you. Same thing is true with things that have larded beef. You know, you get prime cuts. That's the one that's got all the fat in it, and that will hurt you. So if you're really concerned about it, hold it down, if you can, to chicken and turkey, that kind of thing, and fish. Eat lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. And don't cook with butter and so forth. Try something like, if you can, I would recommend a couple of tablespoons a day of fish oil or omega-3 unsaturated oil, which you find in flaxseed. So that helps clean up the arteries. The other is a few tablespoons of lecithin in your drink. Lecithin has a way of emulsifying the stuff in your arteries. So that's a start.
That's a great start. And, of course, exercise regularly.
Well, she said she exercised, so by all means, keep on exercising.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, Pat, recently I broke out in severe hives after I had a bottled fruit drink. My doctor said it was an allergic reaction to an ingredient in the drink, more specifically, the red dye ingredient called, is it Carmine? What is it? What is in Carmine? I don't know if I said it right. That would cause me to have such a severe reaction.
Carmine is red, and it's ground up Peruvian beetles.
What?
Who eat red cactus berries. And they take those beetles and grind them up and then put them in these various preparations to make them red.
Oh, my Lord.
So you didn't know you were getting that?
I didn't know I was eating beetles.
Well,
if I would have known I was eating beetles,
you
probably
wouldn't have
eat
eaten
it.
any beetles. I mean, nobody wants any of them there beetles.
Beetles?
But,
I'm from New Jersey. All of a sudden, I sound country.
Beetle juice coming out of your mouth. By the way, you know that there's a galaxy or star called Betelgeuse. But in any event, that's why this stuff can give strokes. Allergic reaction can even kill you. Now, the FDA has finally made manufacturers, they used to put natural ingredients. I mean, ground up beetles and natural ingredients. But
well, it's natural.
Now they'll have to put Carmine. I tell my wife, and I'll tell all of you ladies, read the labels on what you buy in the grocery store. Read the labels.
I think just the simplest thing to do, Pat, is to always shop on the perimeter of the grocery store, because that's where you've got the fruits, the vegetables, and just all the natural things.
Peruvian red beetles.
No beetles.
No beetles. Right. But that's what the problem is, and that's why you had a violent reaction. And you can have a stroke, and you can die eating those things. Not many, but it has been known.
Okay, this is such a random thought, but you know me, Pat. What? There used to be a show called Fear Factor years ago.
Yeah.
And did you ever watch it?
Oh, it's disgusting.
I loved it, though.
You loved it?
I loved it because they would eat things like beetles and worms and cow testicles and things of that sort.
Cow testicles? Is that what you just said? Did I?
They would eat cow testicles.
Oh, please. And then you're going to tell me about mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Okay, it's just too much. I can't stand it. What else?
We're going to switch gears now. We're going to go.
What's the next thing?
I don't know. Well, okay. 4, Becca. Recently, I received a house plant as a gift. My friend told me that some plants can actually make people healthier. Is that true?
Without question. They take the toxic material in the air and process it harmlessly. They can lower at least they raise the humidity, not lower it. And so if you got a dry heat, which makes your nose subject to disease, the plant will bring moisture into your house. Not to mention the fact that it's restful. You got a plant. You can talk to the plants.
Do you talk to your plants?
No. But my son used to talk. He had a plant that he talked to.
Which son? Is it Gordon, so I can mess with him?
No, it's Tim.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, good, I can mess with Gordon.
But, you know, they are sensitive. Plants can understand if you say nice things to them. And if you curse them, they'll get sick.
Jesus did it.
That's right. So be nice to your plants.
I'll be nice to my plants.
And stay away from beetles. And please don't eat any of those terrible things that she was talking about earlier.